Hey guys, this is now on eBay now at JackJack410. So if you're interested, please go there and look at it. Uh, this comes with the blue flag. You know, the blue flags that I have comes with the blue flags. The back end rail stop bumpers, the mini bumpers, and it comes with the LED light pole. And the storage tankers are weathered, and there are decals all over, including on the fence in the back. So if you're interested, please go to JackJack410 and check it out. Now on to the next project. This is going to be for the layout. I took all my storage containers and put them over here. This is going to be one huge chemical plant with the storage for loading and unloading storage facility containers, and it's going to take up pretty much the whole side of the layout. So this building over here, I'm going to have to move it off because there's going to be the loading storage facility on one end, and then on the other end you have the chemical plant, refinery, and the loading facility for where the unloading of the rail cars, and they'll go in those containers. But right now, this is a mock-up of what it's going to look like for now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to build the booms all the way around, and then the piping will come out of these pipelines will come out of each storage facility and then up into the refinery area of the chemical plant. Um, it's going to take some time to do this. This is going to take quite a bit of time. So I won't be able to start on this until sometime later on this weekend, probably this week. But the way it's going to go is there will be uh, the small 4 tanks will be here on this end. Then it will go into the chemical plant, and then on the other end, these storage containers will be on the other end for the outbound to be loaded for loading the tank cars. Excuse me. That where 4-rail comes into play. We're going to have a area where it'll imitate going across over here into the platforms which are being built. I have someone building my platforms. And I'll go into the platforms, and this is where 4-rail takes into play over here. Um, I thought about putting 4-rail on this table, which means taking out the Mariani and moving the Mariani to the other side, but I haven't figured it out yet. I'm gonna play around with this a little bit sometime this week, depending on how I can get this 4-rail over here and put the chemical plant directly on this table with the yards being on the outside. So that means if I can get 4-rail off of over there and put it over here, then it'll make sense to have all the lines around the plant and have this be just the chemical plant with the spine drops here. So hopefully I will be able to do that. Um, it's just going to take a little bit of time. And if it doesn't, then I will go to plan B by just keeping 4-rail over there and then making this the chemical plant all the way down. So that is the plan. So Uh, Another thing that I did, as you can see, this yard only has two lines going all the way down. I took out the third track that was going to A yard, took this track out, and used it over here by combining it to here. So the track that was going into A yard is now part of D yard, and it goes all the way out there. And then uh, I took the other track that was in A yard and tied it in over there. So yeah, got that done. Um, each yard has two tracks in it now. A yard has two tracks. C yard now has two tracks, and D yard has two tracks with the service main all the way around. The point to point is still the same. Here's the outbound train, and what I plan on doing, since I got some cork bed that was donated to me, well, was given to me, and some track, I am going to now put that siding in on the closet branch so that that train can sit here in the clear off the main. And when we do the outbound, they can shove the tank cars into the siding and make the join with the train, and then they can drag out and head over to the to the other side of the closet branch, over into the siding over there. So that is how this is going to go. Um, it may Once y'all see it in operations, you really see what I'm talking about. The idea is to keep that line, keep the main clear by putting this siding or pocket track, call it the pocket track, over here in the clear. So that's pretty much it. Um, just taking my time with it. I want to take some time to finish mocking up this storage facility, and be mindful there's going to be two of those. It's showing everything on one, but it'll be one on one end and then one on the other end. So pretty much, like I said, this is going to come out, and that whole side will take up the whole. That will take up the whole side of the table over there. And if I'm able to try to put four rail in, that will be a plus. But if I have to, then I'll have to extend the table out another 2 feet. So I'm be skimming through here just to get in to the table, because you need uh, the 4, the 7, the 9, 11, 13 cars that needs to go into 4 rail. It's actually 14 cars, but we're going to make it 13 cars. Um, then the way you see that storage facility over there, it will be weathered, it will be ballast. Everything on this table will be centerized. This probably be the only area of the layout that'll be centerized. It'll have the light poles, it'll have everything on it. So um, I'm going to plan on doing this weekend. Um, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Am I going to do another tank sale? Yes, that will happen next week. I told y'all in Vinny's live stream last Friday that the next tank sale will be in 2 weeks. Well, that will be this coming next week on a Tuesday. Well, actually, we'll do it that Monday, this coming Monday. We'll do 5 more tank cars, and we will sell them. So if you're interested for next week tank sale, let me know. So, uh, That's pretty much it. What I got to talk about on this update. Um, so until then, thank you all for watching, and please leave comments. All right, now take care.